When Jenny Harper opened her eyes, everything was white. A ceiling, a clock, the slow beep of a monitor. For a second, she thought she was dead. Then a voice said softly, "You shouldn't have gone out there, Jenny." She turned. A nurse stood beside her bed, back turned, writing something down. When she finally looked up, Jenny froze. It was Nina Cole, Officer Ryan Cole's sister. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and tell me in the comments section where you are watching from. Now let's begin. Jenny's throat was dry. Where's your brother?" Nina didn't answer right away. She glanced at the hallway, then leaned closer. "He's gone," she whispered. "Elias tried to warn you, but you looked in the wrong place." Before Jenny could speak, Nina slipped a folded note under her blanket, then walked out without looking back. Jenny waited until the footsteps faded, then opened it. A set of coordinates, and 3 words written beneath. They moved it. 2 days later, Jenny left the hospital. Didn't tell anyone, not even her daughter. She packed a small bag, took the USB drive, and followed the coordinates north 50 miles through fog and rain. It led her to an abandoned rest stop near the state line. Closed for years. Windows shattered. Graffiti crawling up the walls. She stepped out of her car. The wind was sharp. Somewhere in the distance, a sign creaked. Her flashlight beam cut through the dark, and there on the wall was a symbol, the same silver crest from the files. She followed it through a hallway, down a cracked stairwell. The air grew colder. At the bottom, she found a steel hatch bolted into the ground. Too new, too clean. She knelt, tried to pry it open. It wouldn't move. Then footsteps. Slow, measured. Behind her, a man's voice echoed softly. "You shouldn't be here, Jenny." She turned, flashlight shaking. It was Reverend Grayson. Her heart stopped. "You?" she breathed. He stepped forward, calm, almost disappointed. "You were supposed to give me the drive," he said. "That's all you had to do." Jenny's pulse raced. "What are you talking about?" Grayson's voice dropped low. "Elias didn't tell you everything. He wasn't hiding from them. He was hiding from me." He knelt beside the hatch and pulled a key from his pocket. A perfect fit. With a hiss, the metal door swung open. Cold air poured out thick, mechanical, sterile. Jenny's light revealed rows of containers below. Gray boxes marked with government serials. Inside papers, photos, cassette tapes. She reached for one. The label read, "Turner, Elias Project Warden." Her voice broke. "What did you do to him?" Grayson smiled faintly. "He's alive. For now." Then his tone hardened. "But you won't be not if you keep digging." He reached into his coat. Jenny ran. Her footsteps echoed through the tunnels. Behind her, the metallic click of a gun being drawn. Then, gunfire. Sparks from the walls. She turned a corner, ducked behind a row of lockers. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. A single text message, "Don't trust Grayson. North Tunnel. 200 meters. Jenny's breath quickened. That same number. The one that sent her the video of Elias. She ran. The tunnel sloped downward, water dripping from pipes above. Her flashlight flickered, then caught movement. A figure slumped against the wall, hands tied, face bruised. It was him, Elias Turner. His voice was a rasp. "I told you not to come." Jenny dropped beside him. "You're alive." "Shoo," he whispered. "They're listening." He looked up toward the ceiling. Tiny black microphones blinked red in the dark. "They've been using Maplewood as a front," he said. "Every missing person in those files, they weren't kidnapped. They were selected. Test subjects." Jenny shook her head, tears in her eyes. "What are you saying?" "Grayson isn't a pastor," Elias said. "He's a handler. One of the last ones left." Jenny fumbled with his restraints. "I can get you out." "No," Elias said firmly. "You need to go deeper. There's a vault. That's where it all started. If you find it, you'll understand everything, who they were, and why they came for me." He gripped her wrist, eyes desperate. "Promise me, Jenny. If I don't make it, tell the world what they did." Footsteps echoed behind them, louder now. Elias's face tensed. He whispered one word. "Go." Jenny hesitated. Another gunshot. She ran. The tunnels twisted endlessly. And then she saw it. A massive steel door with glowing red panels. Her light hit something scrawled across it in paint. 3 words, "Project Warden Lives." Her hand trembled as she touched the door. A scanner lit up blue. A synthetic voice echoed through the tunnel. "Access granted. Welcome, Subject 14." Jenny froze. Sirens blared. Red lights pulsed through the corridor. Metal shutters slammed shut behind her. Her reflection flickered in the steel, and for the first time, she noticed the faint barcode tattoo on her wrist, one she'd never seen before. In that moment, she realized she wasn't investigating a crime. She was the experiment. Her flashlight flickered. A door hissed open, and from inside the vault a voice whispered, faint, familiar. "Welcome back, Jenny." Elias Turner tried to expose Project Warden, but now it had woken up. And Jenny Harper was the key. Jenny Harper had spent weeks searching for the truth about Elias Turner, but now she knew the truth was her. Subject 14. The final experiment of Project Warden. Her flashlight flickered across the vault walls cold, metallic, lined with glass panels. Inside them were rows of empty pots. Each one had a number. Each one had a name. And one of them said Harper, Jennifer L. She staggered backward. Her mind couldn't make sense of it. That name shouldn't be there, but it was. And beside it another pod, labeled Turner, Elias M. Empty. Then, a sound, a soft voice from the intercom. Calm. Familiar. Reverend Grayson. "You were never supposed to see this, Jenny. You weren't supposed to remember." Jenny spun around. Her reflection glinted off the glass walls, fractured in pieces. "What did you do to me?" she shouted. "You were one of the first, years ago. You and Elias were part of the same project, the same test. They erased your memories, planted you back into society, to see how long the illusion would hold." Jenny shook her head, tears cutting through the grime on her face. "You're lying." Grayson's voice was steady. "Elias remembered too soon. He tried to expose us. We had to bring him back." Jenny's flashlight beam hit something on the floor, a folder. Inside were photos. Her as a child, in a facility, her name on lab reports. Under subject type, cognitive resonance study. She wasn't just part of Project Warden. She was the control subject, the one who had lived freely, unaware of what she truly was. Then, another voice echoed through the room. Rough. Weak. Elias Turner. "Jenny, don't listen to him." Jenny turned. Through a glass partition, Elias, barely standing, hooked up to monitors, blood on his hands. "Elias, what's happening? You were the only one who could stop them. That's why I left the drive. You weren't supposed to find me, you were supposed to remember." Grayson's tone darkened. "You see? He's still trying to twist you. He thinks you can destroy something that doesn't exist anymore. But Project Warden isn't an organization, Jenny. It's you." Jenny froze. What do you mean?" Project Warden was never about controlling others. It was about creating one person who could expose every lie, every secret by instinct alone. You were the prototype. You were designed to find the truth. Elias slammed his hand against the glass. "She's not a machine." Grayson ignored him. "Every memory you've had, every instinct to uncover, to question, to protect. That's not trauma, Jenny. That's programming." Jenny's knees weakened. Her memories, the voices, the nightmares, the drive, the note, it all flashed through her mind like lightning. The puzzle finally fitting together. "You used me." Grayson's voice softened. "We built you." Then Elias spoke again, his voice breaking. "Jenny, the core system is beneath us. If you destroy it, the truth gets out, every file, every experiment, every cover-up. But if you do, you won't survive it." Jenny looked at him through the glass. Her eyes steady now. "I didn't survive this long just to stay silent." She turned and ran toward the main console. Red lights pulsed faster. Grayson's voice shouted through the speakers. "Don't do it. You'll erase everything, yourself included." Jenny's hand hovered over the final switch. A single warning flashed on the screen. "Initiate memory release protocol." She took one deep breath and pressed yes. The vault roared to life. Screens lit up across the walls. Thousands of files streamed upward, names, photos, case numbers. The truth flooding the world in real time. Elias fell to his knees, whispering, "You did it." But then the alarms changed. The sound shifted from warning to countdown. "Facility purge in 60 seconds. Jenny stumbled back, realizing what she'd done. The system wasn't just releasing data, it was self-destructing. Through the smoke, Elias shouted, "Run." But Jenny didn't move. She looked at him one last time, tears glinting in the red light. "You saved me once," she said. "Now I'll save you." She reached for the emergency override, her hand shaking. The ceiling cracked. Flames burst from the wiring. Elias banged on the glass, screaming her name. "Jenny." Jenny smiled faintly. Then everything went white. A faint radio broadcast fades in. "Mysterious leak of classified data last night. has led to a federal investigation. Over 200 names linked to a decades-old government experiment known as Project Warden. Officials have not commented on the source of the leak, but an unidentified woman's voice was heard in the final transmission, repeating one phrase. Crackles, then a soft recording plays Jenny's voice, faint, fading. The truth always survives. They thought the fire erased her. They thought Project Warden died that night. But 3 days later, someone logged into the system again from a new location. A signal traced to a small town, 40 miles outside Maplewood. The username, Subject 15. The truth didn't end with Jenny Harper. It just woke up somewhere else. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the story. Kindly subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and like this video. See you in the next video.